Hi, I'm Bill Ganz, and we're here at Blog World, back in the author's corner, and I'm with Steve Castle, the author of Plan B. And I just wanted to take a minute. I work with so many different MLM companies, and we work in an era where Plan B is really a unique title. And I think today it's so important to talk about how Plan B, to me as I was talking to Steve, is really Plan A. Personal branding is not narcissism, it's obligation. Welcome, Steve. It's so great to have you here.
Well, thank you, Bill. It's a pleasure to be here.
This is a really unique show, and I think that now that authors get the power of blogging and microblogging and social media, it really is a conversation. But tell us a bit about what brought you to the title of Plan B.
Well, I come out of Silicon Valley corporate world, and up there it just sort of seems like the executives are always jumping from company to company to make it big on the stock market, right? And those days are kind of over, and people just sort of get used up and thrown out. And so I like to ask my audiences, well, you know, if you're 30 years old and you lose your job tomorrow, what are you going to do? And the answer is, well, you're going to network, you're going to get your name out there, and you're going to get another job. And even in this economy, you'll do it pretty quickly. But what happens if you lose your job at 40? A little tougher, right? Yeah, you spend a little more time looking for that job, got to network a little harder. Well, what happens if you lose your job at 55 or 60?
Yep.
You know, the chances of you getting employed, gainfully employed at the level that you were at are pretty low. Yeah. So everybody really needs a Plan B, and they need to, the earlier they start it, the better. The other thing that I like to share with people is, Bill, if you wanted to, I don't like the word retire, but if you wanted to
we all do.
If you wanted to do whatever it is you want to do for the rest of your life, you know, how much money would that be on a monthly basis? You know, just throw a number out there. Do you have a number in mind?
I don't have a number in mind.
Well, most people don't. They haven't really thought about it. But when I do press people, they usually come up with a number that's, you know, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 a month. I was just talking to a gentleman a little while ago. He said his number was $20,000 a month, right? So how much money do you have to put into a vehicle to pay you $20,000 a month?
Sure.
Well, most people haven't figured it out, but it's $4 million after tax.
Right.
So $5 or $6 million before tax. So Bill, in a corporate job, do you know of any company that's going to pay you an extra $5 or $6 million over the next 10 or 20 years?
Don't know it.
No, it doesn't exist. So too many people have Plan A, it's their corporate job, and I use corporate job, but it could be a retail job.
They really don't plan for downed economies. They don't plan for bad days. They plan for vacations.
Right.
They plan for new cars. They plan for new clothes. They plan for weddings. They plan for holidays. They plan for everything other than down things. And if you look at what we were talking about before is the cycles of life, the ebb and flow of highs and lows.
Right.
And people seem to just throw that away. And to me, the book was an awakening in that people just don't think of that downtime. They don't really plan other than, I want $20 million.
Right, right.
It just doesn't seem congruent. And your book, maybe just tell us a little bit about the genesis of, and for you, I know you believe in secondary and tertiary incomes, and you believe in direct selling, and you believe in having your job plus another job, and whatever it takes to enjoy your life, have fun, meet people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, there's a number of Plan Bs out there, and we've talked about this a little before this. You know, you can have a real estate investment. A lot of people go into franchising, which is expensive and risky. Plus it consumes them. It's an 80-hour, they've bought themselves a job, right? So I like network marketing because it's something that you can start at whatever pace you're ready to do, 10, 15 hours a week. There's some great training, there's some great coaching out there. People help you build your business. Yep. And so I see that the sooner somebody can start into that, the better off they are. And really network marketing, if you get with the right program, and we've talked about some of these, it's a self-development vehicle with a compensation plan attached.
Yeah, I certainly believe in it. We're working with dozens of companies now, and I've been supporting MLM and direct selling and party plan and network marketing companies for 25 years. And I think now more than ever, particularly they grow in downed economies, now more than ever, in this new economy with technology in place, with a downed economy, it sells as a great device. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, just real quick, a very good friend of mine, a mentor of mine in the industry for years, actually had stopped working for 4 years, totally stopped working. And I got an email from him just this past Christmas. He says, I'm going back to work. And I said, why? I wrote back, I said, why? And he says, because this down economy is a gift. It's a great opportunity. And I was talking this morning in another interview that the down economy, this is the time of opportunity.
Sure.
And if people have the right mindset that this is an opportunity, it's not a devastation.
Absolutely. So. We're here today with Steve Castle from Plan B, the author, the book. Get it, meet Steve, go to his website, planb.com. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much. This is Bill Ganz. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Bill.